right? As I said, different companies, different organizations, they employ people who occupy positions, or they appoint people who become managers. And those managers may be having leadership qualities or may not have leadership qualities. So we are saying someone may be a manager, but he does not have leadership qualities. Or someone may be a manager and he or she is having leadership qualities. So in our organizations, we may have people who occupy leadership positions and they are able to influence and inspire. From the definition, we said leadership refers to the ability of an individual to inspire or to influence his followers. Then we further said management is the ability or is the process of planning, organizing, and controlling. That is management. So we will move to our first slide, where we will talk about the difference between leadership and management. Someone may assume that these two concepts are similar, leadership and management. However, in our field of study as business studies learners, you are supposed to know that leadership and management are two different concepts. Therefore, in your examination, you are going to be required to differentiate between the two. Always remember that when you are differentiating, you must draw the table. Right, the first concept is leadership. Leadership influences human behavior. If you are a leader, you have the ability to influence someone to do his job without forcing. You just influence or inspire someone. Therefore, that person will do his job. Then management. Management controls or guides human behavior. If you are a manager, you don't inspire, but you guide or you control the human behavior towards achieving goals. Then how do leadership communicate? Leaders communicate by the means of interaction, behavior, or vision, or they use charisma, which means they inspire people. They don't communicate directly, but through inspiration. They inspire you to do something. They may not tell you what to do, but they can inspire you towards doing that. Then management. The managers communicate through the management functions. For example, line function, whereby we know that the line function is a downward line. The orders come from the top and from the bottom, the request and the reports. Then coming to the side of leadership, leaders inspire staff to trust and support each other. They support each other as they have been inspired, while the managers control the systems and procedures to get the job done. That is management. Right? Also, leadership focuses on the horizon, the long term, the vision. They focus on long-term goals. They don't think of achieving something tomorrow. They think of achieving things which will happen in future. That is why we borrow this word and use it to explain the vision. That is horizon. Then the managers, they don't focus on vision or horizon. They focus on bottom line, short-term goals, medium-term goals, anything which will make them to achieve the goals. Then do not forget that I once said that leaders are born with natural instinctive leadership skills. You are born with the ability to influence. You are born with the ability to inspire people. It's an inborn attribute. However, a manager does not have these natural leadership skills. A manager becomes a manager because of his positions or because of the position or because of his appointment. We appoint you to be a manager. For example, we appointed Mapasa to be the manager. He occupies a management position. He does not have the attributes of leadership. I'm joking with that. But also we further say leaders guides lead people to become active participants. You become an active participant because you are being inspired. You become an active participant because you are being inspired. What does it mean? It means a leader is there to inspire people so that they may achieve their goals. Please mute. Lowenges, please mute. Right, let us proceed. As I said, leaders guides or lead people to become active participant. They lead people to become active participants. However, the managers, they manage the process of getting things done by exercising responsibility or authority. For example, the managers may compel you to do or to execute your duties. Leaders have power. Do not forget that leaders have power or influence because of his knowledge and intelligence, not because of position. You have power to influence because of your skills, because of your natural leadership skills. While managers have power because of position, what makes the manager or the school principal to have power is because of his position. He is able to instruct the teacher to perform his duties. Or what makes the school head girl or school head boy to have power to instruct other learners to do something? It's because they are occupying the position of being a head boy. Therefore, a head boy or a head girl is a manager because of position. Always remember that leaders, they are leaders because of the natural, instinctive leadership skills. They are born with natural leadership skills. Furthermore, leaders are always trying to find more efficient ways of completing tasks. They are always trying to find better ways of completing tasks or duties or jobs. But managers, they enforce rules or support to make sure that the workers achieve their task. The manager will not influence you, but the manager will tell you about your job description. They will tell you about the rules of the organization. They will instill fear about or using the rules so that you may complete your task. However, a leader will find better means or efficient ways to complete the task. Then another point about leadership. Leaders in their approach, they motivate you, they inspire you. So we say they are motivational in their approach. They don't force you, they don't instruct you to do something. They motivate you. That is a leader. If you see someone, whether within the family or within the school, who motivates you to do something, who inspires you to do something, who does not force you or compel you to do something, that person is having leadership attributes. Then the managers, in their approach, they are instructional. They instruct you what to do. They give you instructions so that you perform your duties. Then the last concept is that leaders are people-oriented. They are concerned about people. They are concerned about the feelings, how workers feel. If they may realize that you did not perform their duties or whatever you're supposed to perform, they will ask, why are you not feeling well? Is there any problem? Then the managers, they are task-oriented. They are not concerned about how you feel. They are concerned about the duties, the responsibilities, the job description, which must be performed by an individual. That is task-oriented. So be in a position to get between leadership and management. Master the short points. They still allow you to get 2 marks, even if the points are short. Let us move to the next slide. Right, we are going to focus on leadership styles. We have 4 leadership styles. which is democratic leadership style, which is also known as participative or consultative leadership style. Why do we also call democratic leadership style participative? Because employees are requested or are required to participate in decision making, or the leader consult the subordinates to make decisions. Then we have another one called laissez-faire, which is a French word translated into our English as free rein or let them do. The workers are free to make decisions within certain parameters. Then the fourth leadership style is called charismatic leadership style, where the leader leads or influences people through charming or inspiration. Then the other one is called transactional leadership style. The transactional leadership style, that's where the leader leads or manages the organization using rewards and punishment. They give rewards for performing duties or influence people to perform duties by giving rewards. Or they may punish the subordinates if they fail to perform their duties. Right, let us quickly go to the subtopic, which is about democratic leadership style. When are we supposed to use democratic leadership style? When is it suitable for us to use democratic leadership style? So the key word here is when is it ideal or suitable for you to be a democratic leadership style? Because you're not supposed to be always democratic. You are supposed to be situational. Now we will go to the first point. You become or you may apply this leadership style when you are leading workers who are skilled and the workers who are eager to share their ideas. You can consult them because they are skilled, they are knowledgeable, they can give you ideas, they can advise you on what to do. And also they are willing. Eagerness means willingness to share ideas with you. For example, you being the manager or CEO of a company, you know that your subordinates are eager to share their ideas. You can consult them. You can use democratic leadership style. Then also you can use this democratic or participative leadership style when you do not have all information. Remember, as a leader, you are not the all-knowing. You do not know everything. There are some subordinates who are intelligent than you while you are a leader. Therefore, make use of their skill by consulting them because you do not have enough information to make decision. You can get valuable information from those subordinates who are intelligent, who are better than you in other fields. Then also you may use this democratic leadership style when cooperation is needed between the leader and the manager, or between the leader and the subordinates, sorry. So if we are supposed to cooperate, that is subordinates and leaders, or leader and the team members, we need to consult so that we cooperate. Then also we may use this leadership style if we are supposed to look at that point, or we are looking at that problem using several or different perspectives, different mental views. Other subordinates may bring different mental views. Then you can solve the problem in a different way. Also, you may use this democratic leadership style if your company is small, a small dynamic company which operates in a fashion industry or in fashion industry where the fashion always changes. You can always consult your subordinates so that they may bring innovative, new creative solutions. Hence, your company will be successful because you are consulting your subordinates. But let us quickly move to the next slide, where we will talk about the impact of democratic leadership style, positive impact advantages of democratic leadership style. Right, democratic leadership style is associated with the following advantages. The leader allows employees to participate in decision making. Hence, the employees will feel empowered. They will feel being part of the organization. They will feel being valued by the company. Furthermore, workers will give a variety of ideas or inputs which will make the organization to be successful. Therefore, the sales will increase. We will sell more products, and the company will become innovative, introducing better services, better products. For example, Samsung, they consult their employees, and the employees are always bringing new ideas, variety of ideas. That is why they are innovative, always introducing new phones, better phones. That is your originality there. Then we may also say this leadership style called democratic leadership style. It's a clear two-way communication which ensures the group commitment and the final decision. When you are making final decision, you include your employees by consulting them or by allowing them to participate in decision making. Furthermore, we say this leadership style, as we know that when they are consulting you, they are delegating authority. So authority is delegated to you to make decision. As we know that decision making is the responsibility of the top level management. However, in this situation, they consult you so that you may make decision. Therefore, after that, you are going to be motivated or inspired. Imagine yourself if the CEO of Hero consults you while you are just a mere teacher. You become inspired. You are going to be inspired because they are considering you as someone who can contribute better ideas. You become motivated. You feel being the part of the organization. Then another advantage is that complex decision can be made easy because specialist, highly skilled employees are being involved and they are being consulted. Those are the advantages of democratic leadership style. Let us quickly go to disadvantages. Right, disadvantages or disadvantage number one for democratic leadership style. Incorrect decisions may be made. Imagine if you have consulted someone who is unskilled, someone without experience. That person, yes, may give you ideas. He may give you wrong information or not sound idea. Then you use that, you make wrong decision, which will cost the company. Decision making may be time consuming. Imagine before you make decision, you have to call for a meeting, you convene a meeting, you consult employees in an organization which is having 40 or 100 employees. When you are trying to consult all employees or all stakeholders, you waste time or you are going to consume time, which is a disadvantage. Right? Sometimes employees may feel discouraged if their opinions or inputs are not considered. The CEO of a company consulted you. Then later on, you realize that you contributed the idea. They did not use your idea. They decided to use Kulegani's idea instead of your idea. What will you feel? How will you feel? You will feel discouraged. Next time when you're being consulted, you may not have willingness to contribute. Then also leaders can rely too much on the input of followers and fail to make final decision. Imagine if we have got so many workers, then they give you good ideas. It will be hard for you to select the best because all ideas appear equal or they appear good. Then you fail to select the best or to make decision. Then another disadvantage is that not effective in times of crisis or when you are supposed to make quick decisions, because consultation consumes time or takes maybe long or lengthy time. So in that situation, we may not advise you to use this democratic leadership style. Then also some employees during the meetings or during the consultation may only pretend to participate in decision making, and their feedback may not always be accurate because they are pretending. Right, let's go to autocratic leadership style, where I defined this. Let me remind you, I defined this autocratic leadership style as a leadership style which was born and borrowed from the military school of thought. It was born and borrowed from the military school of thought because the leaders don't consult employees. They make decisions without consulting employees, like in a military organization. When do we use this? application of this, where you can say it's suitable for us to apply autocratic leadership style. Imagine during crisis, there is no time for consultation. You make decision. So it is suitable during crisis situations where we are having accidents. There is fire within the building. You can't consult employees what to do, where can we go, which exit point can we use. You tell them what to do, don't consult. Therefore, when you tell them what to do, you are an autocratic leader. You are applying autocratic leader because it's a crisis or it's during crisis situation. Also, you may use this leadership style when all information is available. There is no need for you to consult anyone because you have got the right information. Then during the time when you are supposed to act swift, urgently situation, you are acting urgently. There is no need for you to consult. We are having a tight deadline. To meet the deadline, tell employees what to do. Do not consult them. Therefore, you are applying democratic leadership style. Then also when employees are motivated, they are already motivated and the leader has already earned the trust. There is no need for you to consult. You can tell employees what to do. Then also when you are dealing with employees who are not cooperative, you are dealing with employees who are lazy. Do not consult a lazy person, but instruct a lazy person. Tell him what to do. Be autocratic. That is the approach. Then when employees are new, you can't consult a new employees because he doesn't know what to do. And when employees are ignorant or are untrained, or when employees are unskilled, you can't consult an unskilled employee, but you can be autocratic. Autocratic is ideal or suitable for that. Right, let us move to the next slide, where we are talking about the advantages, the impact, advantages of using autocratic leadership style. Right, it is quick. It is quick or fast because you don't consult anyone. You are just making decision without consulting employees. And another advantage is the work get done fast without wasting time. The line of command is clear. We know that the leaders make decision. It is a top-down system where we know exactly who is the decision maker. Another advantage is that we have got direct supervision and strict control, which can improve the quality of products. It also provides the strong leadership where we know that the leader does not take any nonsense. He makes decisions, he instructs us on what to do, and some new employees may feel confident and safe. It works well in large companies where we have got too much employees and the consultation may be impossible because workers are too many. And it provides what we call clear guidance because the workers are not skilled or they do not have experience. Therefore, you can instruct them instead of consulting them. And let us go to disadvantages of autocratic leadership style. Negative impact. Right, leaders and followers may become divided and may not agree, whereby workers are not happy because the leader makes decision while we are having some challenges. All right, I will include examples. Right, as I'm saying, during the time when the company is having problems or we are supposed to solve problems, then we realize that the leader has decided to make decision without consulting us. And when the problem is still persisting or continuing, we may blame the leader because the leader did not consult us. He is autocratic. And also workers become demotivated. Why? Because our opinions are not being considered. Our opinions, they appear useless to the leader. Then when we are demotivated as employees, what will happen to the productivity? It will go down. Then also new creative or cost-reducing ideas may not be used. You know, a leader may be autocratic and failing to consult subordinates while the subordinates are having good ideas. Then this situation or this leadership style may result in high absenteeism, high employee turnover, where workers are leaving because they can see that the leader is failing. The leader is using bad ideas while they have got good ideas and their ideas are not being considered. So the end result is that workers will leave, which we call employee turnover, or they become demoralized to an extent that they are always absent. Then another point, experienced or highly skilled employees will resist the autocratic leadership style. They will always resist. Therefore, it will reduce the growth of the company and causing less creativity. Right, I'm having a table here which is being displayed. This table is about democratic and autocratic. During your examination, you are going to be required to differentiate between these two leadership styles. I will not discuss about many points as we have already discussed. I will just touch a few points, then we move to another slide. Democratic leadership, it involves employees in decision-making. For example, a CEO of BMW, before he makes decision on what to do, he may call a meeting and involve the workers by consulting them. He may involve the workers by consulting them. And under autocratic, it means the leader makes decision alone. The CEO of BMW may decide to introduce a new model, a new car, or certain features in that new car, which is supposed to be introduced maybe next month. In that situation, he can decide without involving employees whether the idea is good or bad. He makes decision alone. The workers are told that we are including this feature, we are including that, even if it's bad or good. Then democratic leadership style, it's a clear two-way communication, while autocratic focuses on line of command or communication, which is top-down. Democratic leadership style is people-oriented. It considers feelings of the people. How do they feel? Are they motivated or not? Then the autocracy or autocratic style, it is task-oriented. Do this, do that, instructional, telling people what to do without considering their opinions. Their opinions are not important under autocratic leadership style. Democracy or democratic leadership style makes the workers to feel empowered. On the other hand, autocratic make new employees, do not forget this, new employees may feel confident and safe. Right, I'm just reminding you, we covered this when we're defining democratic and autocratic leadership style. We may move to the next slide, where we are talking about laissez-faire or free rein. Free rein is an English word which explains the meaning of laissez-faire. It simply says, let them do. The leaders allows employees to make decisions within certain parameters. When can we use laissez-faire? When can we use, or when can we feel that it is ideal for us to apply laissez-faire? You can only do that when your subordinates are experts, they are knowledgeable, they know the job. For example, as a business studies teacher, I don't consult the subordinate. I don't consult the leader. The leader does not tell me what to teach, when to teach, what to do this. I decide. The leader has given me power or authority to make decision within certain parameters because I know what I want. I know what is good, and I take responsibility. I will take responsibility for my actions. So you only use this when you are leading people who are knowledgeable in that particular or certain fields. Then also the leader may be very busy Therefore, he can delegate task or authority, allowing subordinates to make decisions. Also, you may use this leadership style when team members need to improve and develop leadership style. If you allow workers to make decisions without you, you are training them to become future leaders. For example, during weekend, a certain teacher may be appointed to be teacher in charge. Being teacher in charge on Saturday, you are more of a principal of that day. Therefore, you have been given authority to make decisions without consulting the leader. By then, you are gaining experience or leadership skills. In that situation, we are saying we are applying free rein or laissez-faire. Then it is suitable when employees are highly experienced. They have know-how, which is skills relating to a particular job. They know what to do and when to do that. All teachers or in our school, partly or to maybe to a certain extent, we are using laissez-faire because teachers are free to make decisions on what to teach, how to teach. They know when to set an assessment, when to mark, and so on and so on. Right, let us move to advantages of laissez-faire. Advantages of laissez-faire. Right, advantage number one. Followers are allowed to make decisions. Workers are allowed to make decisions on their own without consulting subordinates. It makes them feel motivated. Then subordinates have maximum freedom. They can work independently. For example, teachers work independently. They come to school from start to finish without interacting with the principal. They know what to do from morning until the last hour of their work. Then leader motivates workers by trusting them or by giving them authority to make decisions. Authority is delegated. The word delegated means authority is assigned or is given to the subordinates. Therefore, workers will be motivated. They feel empowered. Then it will help us to increase productivity. Then subordinates are experts. They know the job and they know what they want. They know what they're supposed to do. This leadership style, it is suitable for coaching, mentoring, to motivate employees so that they become better and they can do better things. It can be empowering to or for competent followers. You feel empowered because you have been given authority to make decision. In that particular time or day when you're making decision, you feel empowered. Then individual team members may improve or develop their skills, which is good because you are given a chance to practice leadership skills by making decisions without being influenced by your leader or by your manager. Right, let us move to disadvantages of laissez-faire. The challenge number one or disadvantage number one, there is lack of clear direction. Sometimes we become confused on what to do when we make decisions. Leadership may be demotivating to employees because it's hard to make decisions. You fear that you may be answerable when you make decisions. Also, employees are usually held responsible for their work or actions, especially if they underperform. It can lead to conflict when some team members act as leaders and they detect the pace or what to do to other team members. Then another challenge, workers are expected to solve their own conflict or problem without involving the leader, which may be difficult to solve certain conflicts, and certain conflicts are too complex. Productivity may be compromised if there is lack of tight control, if there is freedom, because laissez-faire brings freedom. Then also it may compromise productivity because you are having freedom to do what you want. Productivity may go down. So those are the disadvantages. Let us talk about charismatic. leadership style. There was a time when other educators used to say Obama is a charismatic leader. I'm not sure whether is it true. Then some used to say Zuma is a charismatic leader. That is why he was able to become a president or the president of South Africa without a matric. That is why he was able to influence people. He was charming them. I'm not sure you will assess that by observing how they do things. Do they deserve to be called charismatic leaders? Obama, Zuma, and Mandela. I'm not sure you will tell me if you see them as charismatic. Right? When do we use this leadership style called charismatic leadership style? You can only use that when you are able to sell your vision, when you are able to sell your vision, not literally selling, but you are able to give the followers your vision and they can understand it and they can follow it. Think about Mandela. He managed to sell his vision to South Africans and they followed it. Even if he was behind bars, they were still thinking about Mandela, that Mandela is willing or is having a vision of having South Africa, which is free for all. South Africa with people who are equal. That was his vision. And also, you sell your vision and you are able to achieve excellent results through influencing or inspiring people. Also, you can use charismatic people. You can use charismatic leadership style when you are able to motivate employees. You can't use this when you don't have the ability to motivate employees. And also, you can use this if you are energetic and having the ability to inspire workers. You can also use this when you are able to inspire loyalty, hard work among employees. So all in all, this leadership style depends on your ability to motivate employees, on your ability to inspire employees, and you are also energetic. You can inspire loyalty. You can sell your vision. That is charismatic. You charm your followers. You charm your subordinates through motivating them, inspiring them. But let's go to advantages and disadvantages of this leadership style. We'll begin by focusing on advantages. Advantage number one, it allows the leader to achieve excellent results. What makes you to achieve excellent results when you are a charismatic leader? Because you are an expert at selling your vision, giving people or telling people about your vision. Then they buy it or they understand it. Also, employees are motivated because the leader is energetic and inspiring. Think about Obama. He's always motivating people. If you listen to his address and so on, the political rallies, speeches, they show that he is motivated and inspiring. Also, if you listen to Malema, he is inspiring to the followers, the EFF followers. Right. Another advantage is that it inspires loyalty. Think about people who are loyal to Obama. They are loyal to Zuma. Zuma is no longer a president, but they still say Mshinwam, Mshinwam. They even went to an extent of looting because Zuma inspired loyalty. Right. Leaders, or let's go to disadvantages. Leaders believe more in him. Okay, the leader believes more in him. He thinks, or the leader always thinks that without him, there is no organization. If he dies, what will happen to the organization? It can collapse. So therefore, because he believes more in himself or herself, the project can collapse if the leader leaves. Think about now, ANC is weak because Mandela is no longer there. The leaders are intolerant of challenges. They always think that they are irreplaceable. Think about Malema. Malema always thinks that without him, there is no EFF. He thinks that he is irreplaceable because of his charismatic characteristics or attributes. But let us move to transactional leadership style, which is our last leadership style. Transactional leadership style, it can be applied, or maybe before I go to the application or when to use it. I defined this leadership style when we started. I said it is a leadership style where the leader uses rewards and punishment. You give rewards to motivate employees, or in order for them to perform or execute their duties, or you punish employees or subordinates if they fail to achieve objectives. For example, if Ndlovu fails to meet his target, he may be given a warning letter. It's a punishment. He may be suspended. It's a punishment. He may be demoted. It's a punishment. Those are forms of punishment which can be used by a transactional leader. If Mr. Ndlovu achieves his target, he may be given a bonus. That is performance-based bonus. Those are rewards. He may be given a certificate of recognition. Those are rewards, which can be used by a transactional leader. Right, let us move to when can we apply this? When can we use transactional leadership style? We can use this when business is intending to maximize performance. If they want to maximize performance, they can give us bonuses, performance-based bonus. If you achieve 100% as you are teaching business studies, you are going to be given a bonus. You're going to be given this amount of money. That is a reward. Therefore, in that situation, you are motivating or compelling workers to work. Hence, they will maximize the employee performance. Also, you can use this leadership style when you are intending to achieve or meet the deadline. The deadline is closer, and within a short notice, you are telling your employees, please do this. If you achieve this, I'll give you a bonus or I'll give you these rewards. It will make workers to work hard and achieve those targets or goals. Also, you can use this transactional leadership style, give them rewards because their morale is low. When they have low morale, give them some bonuses, give them some rewards. You can boost their morale. They will become motivated. Also, you can use this leadership style when these strategies or business structures do not have to change. They just maintain what is there. Then lastly, you can apply transactional leadership style when you have realized that the productivity is low. For example, if we can see that our pass rate is low, how can we improve pass rate? We will give teachers bonuses. We will give teachers rewards. It will make them to improve and teach better and achieve organizational objectives. Right, let us go to advantages of transactional leadership style. What are the advantages of punishing employees? What are the advantages of giving rewards to employees? It encourages employees to work hard. You work hard because you are anticipating to receive rewards. You are hoping to receive rewards. It becomes an advantage. For example, as of now, I'm teaching you. Do you know why? I hope that one day I will get a reward. Therefore, I'm motivated. I am encouraged to do so. Also, it improves employee productivity. Employees will produce more. Why? Because they are being given rewards or they fear to be punished. It may also improve morale or their motivational levels. Why? Because they hope to receive rewards or bonuses. Goals and objectives of the business can be achieved. The reason is that the workers are motivated. Employees know what is expected of them and they can achieve better results. Under this leadership style, which is transactional leadership style, disciplinary action and procedures are well communicated. The leader will communicate that if you achieve this, we'll give you rewards. If you fail to achieve this, we'll give you warning letters, we'll suspend you, we'll demote you, we'll do this and that. All that being in form of punishment or disciplinary procedure. Let's go to negative impact, disadvantages of transactional leadership style. Employees may become bored. They can lose creativity because there are too much rules and procedures which aligns or which explains the punishments. If you're always being threatened about punishment, you become bored, you can lose creativity. It can demoralize you also, especially you are failing to achieve the goals. You only get punishment. Then transactional leader will have to monitor the work because employees, they work for rewards. They can just produce, for example, in industries where they produce goods, they can produce more goods which are of poor quality so that they get rewards, because they may say if you produce one shirt, you get 20 or you get 1,000. Each shirt you get money, each shirt you get money. So you will produce more. You are no longer concerned about quality. You are concerned about the output so that you get rewards. Also, managing and controlling employees may be time consuming. Some employees may be demoralized or unmotivated if they fail to reach the target. Then it is not suitable for teamwork, because if we are a team and we achieve targets, it's hard for us to get rewards. Also, if we are a team, we fail, we can be punished because of one member who is weak or who does not want to do his job. So this leadership style is not suitable when you are leading workers in form of teams. Right. Remember, I said, do not confuse leadership style and leadership theories. Now we are focusing on leadership theories. We are having 4 leadership theories. The first one is called situational leadership theory. The second one is transformational leadership theory. The third one is leaders and followers theory. The last one is transactional leadership theory. These are 4 leadership theories. Do not make mistake and assume that these are leadership styles. They are different from leadership styles. But let us move to the description of these leadership theories. We are about to finish. I'll give you a chance to ask questions. Right, situational leadership theory is our first leadership theory. Situational, in simpler terms, before I go to characteristics, you do not subscribe to one leadership style. You can be autocratic, you can be democratic, depending on the situation. If you are leading workers who are lazy, become autocratic. If you are leading workers who are hard workers, who know what they want, you can be democratic. You become situational. So point number 1, we say different leadership characteristics are needed. Different leadership styles are needed for different situations or for different workers. Lazy workers, you must be autocratic. Good workers who are hardworking, be democratic. Right? The task and the situation detects the leadership style, which is suitable or ideal. The effective application of this theory may enable the leaders or the managers to accomplish their goals. Leaders have the ability to analyze the situation, meaning to say, you must see whether is it a crisis situation? Can I be democratic? Am I leading lazy workers? Maybe I should be autocratic. So you are analyzing the situation and get most suitable people in the right position to complete the task. Leaders analyze the group members and see whether they deserve autocratic, democratic, laissez-faire, transactional leadership style. Then you can adopt the ideal or the suitable or relevant leadership style. It may lead to conflict when leaders use different leadership style, because some may think that there is favoritism and nepotism. Why are you autocratic to me and democratic to another person, which causes conflict? The success of this leadership theory depends on the kind of relationship that the leader and his or her followers. So I will summarize by saying situational leadership theory is a theory which allows you to subscribe or use more than one leadership style. You can be democratic if the situation allows. You can be autocratic if the situation allows. You can be a transactional leader if the situation detects that. All right, let us go to another leadership theory, which is what we call transformational leadership theory. The word transform focuses on change. So in this theory, we may say this is a theory suitable for dynamic environment. The word dynamic means something which is subject to change, an environment which is always changing. Therefore, you can use transformational leadership theory because you are always advocating or pushing for change. Also, the passion, the vision, personality of the leaders inspire followers to change or to meet the expectation. You motivate employees to change through the use of transformational leadership theory. Strategic thinking leaders develop long-term vision. The long-term vision will be sold to subordinates so that they may change. You inspire them using long-term vision so that they change. Leaders have trust and respect and admiration of their followers so that they may change. As we are advocating for change, that is transformational theory. This leadership theory, it promotes intellectual stimulation, creative thinking, problem solving, and the growth which will be achieved. Furthermore, followers are coached or being taught so that they work towards change. We lead them towards change. We even go to an extent of giving them mentorship, emotional support, so that they may work towards change or follow the transformation. We encourage, under this theory, we encourage the followers to explore or try new things, to try new opportunities, new ways of doing things. Also, leaders lead by example so that the workers may change and follow his or her example. Leaders have strong and charismatic personality. So leaders who uses transformational theory, they are charismatic leaders and they are very good in motivating staff so that they may achieve results through change. Right? Remember that there is another leadership theory called transactional theory. It is similar to transformational theory. They share certain attributes or characteristics. So during the exam, they're not going to ask you about transactional theory. They will only ask you about transformational theory because these theories are similar. The transformational and transactional theory, they all speak about change. They all advocate for change. Then let us go to the theory, which is leaders and followers theory. Leaders and followers theory. This theory, it is there to analyze the relationship between leaders and followers. Therefore, we say team members achieve greater results when there is a sense of understanding between the leader and the team. When we are having a good relationship between the leader and the team, or between the leader and the followers, we can achieve greater results because we are positive towards the leader. Also, followers listen to what is expected of them, and they are willing to work as a team. They listen to the leader and they are willing to work as a team. This theory states that followers easily accept responsibility when something does not work out. Leaders lead by example. They reward positive behavior. So in this situation, the leader will lead by example. If the subordinates are having good behavior, they are rewarded. Leaders motivate employees to devise alternative strategy and find efficient ways to available resources or to use available resources. However, followers might just trail or follow along depending on the leaders and other followers to pull them through the task. That is the challenge about this theory. Right, let us move to the last part of our slide, where we are now focusing on the role of personal attitude in the successful of leadership. Now we are going to start about attitude. In this situation, we want us to talk about positive attitude, the impact of positive attitude towards the successful leader. Remember that when you are positive towards something, you may be successful. But if you are negative towards something, you are going to be a failure or you will fail to achieve your goals. So in this concept of subtopic, we think or we talk about positive attitude, or the right attitude, which will allow us to be successful. And it helps the leader to be successful also. So point number one, positive attitude releases leadership potential. If you are positive towards your leader, or you have positive attitude towards the leadership skills, that leader can do well because the subordinates are positive about him. They believe that when they are following him, they will achieve better results. A leader, good or bad attitude can influence success. If the leader is having bad attitude, the organization may fail. If the leader is having positive or good attitude, the organization may achieve goals or the business may be successful because the leader is having positive attitude. Leaders must know their strengths and weaknesses to apply their skill or leadership style effectively. Greater leaders understand that the right attitude will set the right atmosphere. Within the company, if you are a CEO and you are having positive attitude, it will bring right or good atmosphere, which is motivation to employees or which will become motivational factor to employees or followers. Leaders' attitude may influence employees. If you are a leader and you have got positive attitude, you will influence your employees to perform well. You will influence your employees to have good thoughts, good behavior. Leaders should model the behavior. We mean leaders should lead by example. They show the team members good behavior. Furthermore, we say successful leaders consider ability, skills of team members and allocate tasks according to their role. Then also, enthusiasm produces confidence in a leader. A leader must have enthusiasm so that he may be confident and show positive attitude. Also, we say a positive attitude is critical for good leadership. As a leader, if you want to be successful or achieve better results, you must have positive attitude. Therefore, you will become a good leader. Successful leaders or successful employees and successful leaders have constant desire to work and achieve personal or professional success because they are having positive attitude. Lastly, leaders with positive attitude know that there is always more to learn. There is always a space to grow. You are not a person who knows everything, but you still learn from your subordinates. Be positive and learn more. Thank you. This is our last slide. Please mute and ask question if you are having. Please mute and ask questions. If you do not have a question, should I end my lesson? Please unmute and ask questions. If you are having a question. Okay, no question. Okay. Right. Thank you. This marks the end of our lesson. I will post the recording to your group so that you may revisit some concept. Good night. Bye.